6,
7.
Did not work. All the things that came out about AI and all this stuff, you know, do you trust AI?
I love ChatGPT. I love AI.
One of the greatest things of 2025 is that they actually released the Epstein files.
It was horribly sad, and it was a terrible offense against women. Don't you always have a sense that people, like rich and powerful people, get away with a lot more stuff?
How about that Diddy documentary?
He was a jealous, narcissistic, disgusting human being.
You can't judge whether you're in menopause or whether you're just crazy.
He ruined himself.
If you were there, you know.
Welcome to the Midlife Mafia podcast. My name is Christy. This episode, life ain't nothing but a 6-7.
Hey, I'm Marietta, and thank God Christmas is over. Only 11 months and 20 days to go till next Christmas.
Oh, God.
But who's counting? I'm Elle, and the Midlife Mafia is an experience geared towards women over 40. We're going to make you feel powerful, enlightened, and confident about the woman you are and what the future has in store for you. We're three very different women. We're putting the Gen X spin on midlife, talking about different things like children, parents, finances, and maybe some things that mom forgot to tell you about.
Like Diddy.
Yeah, like that. I don't think my mom told me anything about Diddy. Midlife is a time of change. It's a time of reflection. Most importantly, though, it's a time of growth. It's a time when you can use your past experiences to help you guide your future because you've done things, you've learned things, they've worked out, they haven't worked out, but you've armed with that information going forward, and you have a lot more life to live.
We hope.
Yes.
You think?
And did you know that dictionary.com voted 6-7 as the word of 2025.
Is it a word?
I didn't even know it was a word.
I didn't think it was a word either. There's a lot of things I don't think are a word. It is now on dictionary.com.
Well, the best thing now is holidays are over.
Yes.
And I rate that a 7.
Yeah.
Anxiety is over. How was your holiday?
Busy. I rate Christmas as a 7 because I love Christmas, but it's too much. I can't do it anymore. It's too much.
You shopped every day since October.
I love
decorations,
Christmas.
October.
But I love
Everything.
Christmas.
So you can't ever say it was so stressful.
It was stressful. It was stressful. Anxiety when you're working and you're wrapping and you're buying and you're shopping and you forget you have to purchase for somebody else and then you get another one and then another. Oh, God, I forgot to get them. Or they got me a gift. I have to get. It's that part I rate a 6.
You make yourself crazy.
Yeah. It was different for me because my kids are older now, 21 and 17, and my husband had to work and he didn't come home until like 5 o'clock or whatever. So it was like, I'm so nostalgic about them when they were little kids and, running down the stairs for Santa.
Now they want to sleep.
Yeah, now nobody gets up, nobody cares, and it's just not the same. It's just like, is this really Christmas or is it another day,
My kids are 18 and 20, and they were like, Ma, are we ready? Can we open the gifts? I was like, no, I got to walk Roscoe, and I got to put him back in the cage. But they were excited to open gifts for Christmas.
Well, they had a lot of them. Did they rate them? Did you get a lot of gifts? You want to rate them? 7 being the highest and 6 being the lowest? I
actually got 2 gifts for my boys. I got my Prada perfume that I had to gift mine to my son's girlfriend because
Wow, you just blew up the spot.
I know, but it's okay because I had something else for her, but I felt bad that it wasn't there yet. So I gave her mine, and then he felt bad and rebought it for me, which was very nice.
Aww.
And I got Ugg
That
shoes.
was so nice.
That's
that was
very nice. It is
That
very
was.
nice.
That was.
It is
They didn't pay for it, by the way. My sister paid for it because, they don't like to spend their money on me. But it was from them.
Their money's really your money.
No.
What is the 6-7 thing?
When I first heard about it, first of all, my children will not tell me. And they're, like I said, they're older. They're not 5 years old. I'm like 6, 7, and my son is like, never say that again.
That's because you're not cool enough
Well,
for
you're
them
not cool.
to tell.
I'm so not cool, but I'm not supposed to be. I was cool before they were born. I was cool. So.
At least you think you were.
Yeah.
I'm still cool.
Well, they said it came from a song, and then it's a meme. I don't know. It's like all over the place, but it's a great market.
Then they said it was the basketball, what's his name?
LaMelo Ball.
There you go. See, you know it. They asked him what his height was, and he was like, well, 6, 7, and that's like This episode is for my nephew because Giancarlo's like very crazy with that. So he loves it.
I have ornaments on my tree. Yeah.
I don't even know if the kids know what it means.
Well, they all have their own. Like I said, I asked my kids about it, and that's
Angela thought it was a refrigerator meme.
right. He's like, the sky I watch. It's a refrigerator. You watch the sky.
Well, what I'm comfortable with is the rating system because that's the only thing I understand. And the song, which I understood and didn't understand how it could be so popular.
Whatever.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, I guess they feel cool about it.
Right. It's just one of those things to feel cool about.
It's a fad. It will go away. It will go away, but it's cute.
Just like
Adorable.
Baby Shark.
Dude, that's what that's where I got. I was thinking of that before.
Yeah.
Don't let me sing it.
Oh, please don't.
Marietta Ozempic.
If I have to rate the 6-7, it's going to be a 6, but negative 0. It's going to be for me. It didn't work. I actually shot myself twice by accident because I forgot I already gave myself one.
And do you think you shoot yourself and it just goes, oh, you're done? I'm skinny?
No, but I felt nothing. Like you guys got sick off of it. I felt nothing.
We were vomiting.
Nothing.
So sick.
I think I made a steal. Like nothing hurts me.
Well, I think that's, looking back at 2025, Ozempic was like, forget it.
Yeah.
The fad.
That was that was big news.
So crazy.
And then now, what are you on now? The triangle one? Trapezoid?
It's called. I'm on Zepbound.
Oh, yeah.
And I lost 40 pounds. So 7.
Oh, God.
It's working. It's about freaking time.
Oh, God.
It's definitely working. What about what about your supplements out? Because I know you're on a lot of those. They make you happy.
So hormone, like, supplements.
Well, the hormones are the hormones, and the supplements are different.
To try not to take hormones.
Right, and those don't work. Those are a -6. The supplements are a -6. This lady, who told me to rub yam cream on my arms because that would solve everything, and I did rub wild yam cream on my arms.
I would throw up.
And it was like, it was like, it was a 6.
Mushroom powder, every kind of supplement.
I tried the mushroom powder. You know what's actually helping besides the hormones? I'm noticing that my body is like changing in the way it digests food and stuff like that. So I started taking what am I taking? What is it? It's the Prilosec. Yeah, I don't know what it actually is, but it keeps your stomach calmer. Like,
actually, it's really for like burn, like
heartburn.
No, heartburn would be like
Tums.
But it's like to make you feel like not vomiting acid. I guess that's the right way to say it. I don't know. I've been on it for years. So
I remember my dad was on it like when it was a prescription. So I'm like, okay, it can't be bad to take it every day because it used to be people's prescription.
Well, every prescription could be bad taken every day. So we don't know the side effects.
It reduces stomach acid.
Stomach acid, yeah, like
Prilosec.
Yeah, so I guess I'm creating more stomach
acid.
acid.
Because you said you were having
right. I'm not able to eat foods. I mean, is this happening to you? Not able to eat foods that you used to be able to eat?
I had an endoscopic and I had it treated. So, but no, the food thing, the dairy thing, oh, wow, that hit me like, it actually hurts to have dairy.
I wish I had a problem. I could eat anything.
You are made of steel.
We actually were talking about this the other day, and we were like, the changes with the diet, though, are so different. Like, I don't know if it's so, like, for you, you're on a lot of medication, but like, in the same sense is sometimes the diet is really, like, we're older, we don't want to eat. Like, I can't even think about having something greasy. Oh, God, I would cry.
So last time we were on the phone, and we had our annual reindeer game war things.
Which I think is really cute, by the way.
My niece and nephew are psychotic, and they were on separate
So you
teams.
dress up as...
Well, we were the Santa team, and they were the Grinches.
I like the Grinches.
I know you do. They won, actually. The Grinches won. We lost. But, like...
So Sean was on the Grinches?
Sean was a Grinch. Me and Micah were on the Santa Claus. But, like, I was telling her last night, I don't eat like this anymore. Like, I eat one meal a day, if that, It's
she was
lunch.
sick last night from
I was
eating.
sick because my sister had food all day.
Me too.
All day she had food out, and we would just, like, to somebody, 3 sandwiches would have been a lot of food. I had a piece of chicken. I was sick. But it was like all day of eating. My nephew looked at me and goes, Aunt Ma, you have another piece of food in your mouth. I was like, I can't help it. Put the fucking food away. Put it away. We're here. I want to eat it. I don't eat like that. I was sick. I was up all night. I just just my head, the amount, and I don't think I ate that much, but my head was killing me from eating. Yeah. And it's probably the medication.
No, it also could be like acid causes that, like, you know.
I was sick.
I was sick from my own cooking.
Her own cooking made her sick.
I made it a little spicier, and then I wound up like, oh my God, I'm going to throw up.
And I love spicy. I love, and spicy kills the fat. You know that, right?
Well,
put spice on everything. It kills the fat.
I got a massive headache from it. I got, sick. I had to take medicine for it. The whole thing.
Well, how about comfy clothes versus dressing up?
Comfy clothes?
Yeah.
25.
6 or 7?
7. 1,000%.
So, comfy clothes for me, yes. I voted a 7. I rated a 7. But I also feel like when you dress up, it makes you feel better about yourself. So, there's...
Until you dress up every day, then you might not.
Yeah.
It just makes you feel, I feel, when I wear sweats and stuff, I feel like a fat lard. And when I wear dressy clothes, I feel a little skinnier.
I get it.
So,
Oh my
that's
God.
That's just me. So I rate them both. They're both kind of that way for me. What about you, Al? Rate your comfy clothes too?
I actually bought a comfy sweatshirt and I can't find it anywhere.
That's good.
It's really bothering me because I can't find it. Christy, however, has the most comfy clothes ever. Anything you touch that is hers is like soft, like everything.
I will not buy it.
And she said the other day made a statement like, clothes should be comfortable.
Yeah, of course. You should be comfortable.
But like really comfortable. Like, like you're at a spa.
Yeah. Why not?
I don't have all my clothes like that. So speaking of 6 and 7, for the Menopause Minute, according to the Cleveland Clinic, between 60 and 70% of women in perimenopause report increased stress, emotional changes, or mood swings as part of their first noticeable symptoms. My first noticeable symptom was all of it.
Well, that's because you were batshit crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have symptoms. Like I have
none.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. It's different for everyone, and it goes undetected because you always blame it on something else, and then you don't realize like why you're in a bad mood.
The rate, the craziness, gets worse. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, but I'm sure I'm in it. I'll be honest.
I mean, I don't have symptoms except that I don't have my period. Even though I got it, I think I'm getting it today.
Oh my God!
Which then now you really got it back because I'm due too. So I mean, that's what happened.
Yeah, so I kind of got it back today. But that's all stress for my ex-husband. But I'm not going to go there.
That was last 2 months ago.
That was last month, and he brought it on then, and I got it again. I think today. But I mean, I've always been crazy. So I can't.
Right. How do you judge?
How do I judge? I'm a little short. There's a lot, going on, and you can't judge whether you're in menopause or whether you're just fucking batshit crazy.
Right.
All of the above.
I voted for crazy. I know her for a lot of years.
Yeah, exactly. So big things that happened in the news this year. Big things from 2025.
What's a big thing?
AI.
Of
course.
Well, it's not from 2025.
Well, yeah, it's just getting more press now.
So what was funny is AI is about probably 70 years old.
6, 7.
Right? 6, 7. There you go. But all the things that came out about AI and all this stuff, do you trust AI?
I don't understand it. I know it does a lot of damage to the environment, which is always something that I don't like. But it just pulls things from the internet. It can only give you back what it has to feed from. You know what I mean?
You've been using AI for years anyway. You just don't realize it.
Right.
Everything you do is pretty
but
much.
Think about all the cool things that would come. I mean, I would marry a robot.
Well, if we want to speak about cool things. So this is me, AI generated. I love me.
Who is that?
Come
person?
on. She's a younger version of me. She's AI. It didn't hurt anybody.
Hold it still so they can get a picture. Yeah. There she
Who
is.
the fuck is this girl?
Right. That's
Not
what the
you.
people are asking at the open house.
No, they're not. They know it's me.
I'm waiting for the realtor to come.
She's fucking hot. Come Come on.
I can't.
This is me like 20 years ago. But it's okay. So I didn't change anything. That's me. But I love AI. I'm sorry. You can say whatever you want. I love ChatGPT. I love AI. ChatGPT to me is a tool that helps me instead of logging into other tools that you're going to do anyway. It's just simple. It's a simple thing. I ask it a question, it answers me, and it's right because I've always double checked it. I never just take its word for it. We have conversations.
Well, yeah, okay. That's not normal.
We do. I love it.
As long as you use it the right way, like even like some kids, you know, it's a very tempting thing to, it was always tempting to plagiarize a paper, right? Because you could find one online or have somebody else write it for you when you're in high school or college. But now you can actually have it generated on your computer for you. So what I've been told by my kids is that, like, especially my college student, actually both of them, they have an AI check. Like there's programs that detect AI that the teacher uses, and that the students are encouraged to use before they turn in the paper. Because then,
well, I think that's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. So then they can actually do the research themselves. It's good for maybe finding a synonym or something like that, or finding something in a way that you didn't think about it before. But as far as like using it to be your knowledge base, not so much.
I think you could use it as a study guide, like to maybe get more comfortable about what you're speaking about, like as far as that. But it's always been around where people can take somebody else's paper and,
right.
You know, I think it's detectable in a lot of ways. So,
see, I'm a dumbass. I don't like, someone will show me something and I'll be like, wow. And my kids will be like, that's obviously AI.
Like, I'm not a good writer, and it helps me write my stories.
But you do have to rephrase it because
Yes.
otherwise it looks
no,
AI.
I take their words and I use it with how I would say it. You always have to go back to what your voice is. Your voice. ChatGPT is not your voice.
Right.
So it would help you with keywords and key terms and things that I wouldn't know how to put together in a paragraph. You know what I'm?
Right.
If that makes sense.
No, I understand.
And I love it.
Yeah,
It's a guide. It's a guide. That's what you use it for, to guide.
Right, exactly. There's a couple conspiracy theorists in my life that have told me that computers and AI is actually smarter than us, and
Shit, it is.
like,
It's probably so. It's just another form of information.
but it gets its information from what's already out there, right? Just like
That's
when you
how I
ask
feel,
Alexa
too, so
or
I'm
whatever.
Well, you're talking about AI as far as that. It's
What? Tell me other. I know there's a lot of other uses for it than just
well, there's a lot of uses for
like
it.
asking it questions.
Well, that's what it is, though. But it's just technical. That's all it is. But it does operate things too. Like even your supermarket we were talking about has it. Everything is used for it.
That's kind of scary.
No, I don't know if it's scary, but they're listening to us. Does it really matter?
I know, right?
I
I had a
mean-
conversation with my daughter, and the next thing you know, she got an ad for something that we were just
Right,
talking
it's
about.
on. Like as soon as you go on, and you're like, "Oh my God, we just spoke about that." Weird.
I was thinking something. It was on my phone.
They hear us. Your cell phones—they're right there. They hear you.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay my bills no more.
But actually, think about the good things it's used for, like criminals, finding criminals, and different things.
It does?
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff that they use that is operated by that.
Oh yeah. They have specialists that go in and do things like
Right.
that.
But you do not. I mean, AI. We always said you have to know how to use it correctly.
Right.
And where it's not harmful for you.
Right. But, I mean, it does harm the environment. It does. It uses a lot of water to cool down the computers that are generating the AI, and that's true. So, I mean, I know we try not to think about the bad parts of it with the environment always, but it is, like, out there.
But, the computers, wouldn't it have to be, I'm a little confused on that. Don't you use computers anyway?
No, there's big farms that in the middle of nowhere that, have all these supercomputers that generate all this AI, and they require a lot of water to cool them down. And so that's the bad part. But there's always
I'm just gonna talk about this.
there's always a bad part of everything. So
Yeah. That doesn't affect me.
And it's probably harmful to us in some way.
Yeah.
Everything's
Probably.
harmful.
But
Yeah.
no matter what you do, you're walking in the street, it's harmful.
I know.
You throw a wrapper out of your window, it's harmful.
Well, it is harmful.
You throw water on your
Elle will
windshield.
jump out the window and get it.
Wait, you throw water on your windshield because you ran out of washer fluid. That's harmful.
Well, you should never do that in the winter, by the way.
Because it could freeze.
You should never run out of washing fluid.
It
I have
happens
in
a
my
lot
car.
because it's sludgy and it's.
Well, your
yeah.
car must beep 1,000 times and tell you that you need
There's
it.
a lot of warning signs. I didn't see it. It said my tires were low. And they said that's normal because it's the winter. So then I didn't check the other
It's
warning
normal
signs.
until you're driving for a while, and then if it's still low,
Well,
it's not.
thank you to the state trooper who pulled me over last night and put water on my car for me. He was very sweet.
He was very
If
sweet.
you're watching, call me because my niece needs a man.
That's horrible.
He was cute.
You're always trying to hook her up.
He was adorable, actually.
Maybe she don't want to
And
be
he was
hooked up.
really, really nice. Not many do that. Not many do that.
Trump?
Clinton.
I ain't got a fucking clue. Leave that chapter out.
In the news.
Right. Well, so one of the greatest things of 2025 is that they actually released the Epstein files.
Yeah.
So we think.
In a fucked up way that they can release them.
Oh, God.
And that's where
How do
I
you rate
say
it?
a lot of the AI things are not good.
Can't believe everything you read,
Right.
hear, see.
But
Which
you
you
can
should
believe
be
those
able
files.
to. Those I mean, they were files that were documented by like the police and the FBI for many years.
Well, none of us have the time to sit there and actually read every single document.
Right. There's
Definitely not our
like
job.
there's so many
No.
pages, you know. I mean, it was crazy. The whole thing was crazy. It was very when you really look into it, you know,
Sad.
it was horribly sad, and it was a terrible offense against women. You know how they first actually got onto the fact that something was up with him was because they kept seeing different young girls leave his Miami mansion or wherever it is, somewhere in Florida. So, and then they were like, why are all these young girls constantly going in and out of his Miami mansion? And it was to give him, he would pay for massages, and then he would like, you know, it was just terrible. He was a terrible,
I don't know if that's not nice to say, but
well, and the chick who did it with him, Ghislaine, whatever her name is. Ugh.
oh god.
Yeah, she was just as culpable as he was. They used to recruit, you know, and they finally got all these files out, and you know, it's good that we always know. Don't you always have a sense that people, like rich and powerful people, get away with a lot more stuff?
Just shocking to see all the people that they named in the files. It was a little, to me,
Right.
because even though no matter what you say your beliefs are or whatever, I was like, holy shit.
Whether they did something or not, they all knew about it.
They all knew.
That's how I feel. And it's disgusting. We're parents. We shouldn't, you know.
Their parents, you
Right.
know, we had nothing to do with it, but their parents, so they should have had a little, I think they should have kind of stopped it.
Well, it's a sickness.
You know what I actually read, and this is very disturbing, so I don't know if I should tell you, but I'm going to tell you because it really like summarized it for me. 1 year for Epstein's birthday, they had 12-year-old triplets flown in from France.
That's disgusting.
Isn't that, I mean, when I read that, I was like, that is the most disgusting, despicable human being.
And what did the parents of those 12-year-old triplets think they were doing?
Right. I have no idea. Modeling, maybe. I mean,
Right.
12?
Well, that's what a pedophile does.
but yeah, I mean, it was, you know, so now.
Promises you the world. They have the money to promise them the world. They don't know what they're getting into. It's disgusting.
Did they fly the parents in as well?
I doubt it.
Okay.
It didn't
But
mention
they
them.
probably paid the parents.
Yeah, they probably did.
Right.
Me as a mother? No.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't have girls. I knew it. That's the reason why I didn't have any girls.
the whole.
That's why
Yep.
And you're right. Everybody. I mean, everybody
you got
who.
to choose who you had.
I think God just gave me boys because they know I couldn't handle girls.
I wouldn't have been able to handle it.
No.
I'm doing my best.
Good luck to you.
I have to say it's difficult because I've heard some attitudes, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm like that whole 16, 17, 6,
6,
7
7.
did not work. Hate your mother all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little crazy.
I know. And especially like me, because I try to be like so chill and cool, even though I'm the most uncool person ever.
Definitely.
And
I think the more you try to be cool, the more uncool you look.
I just do it to piss him off. You know, I'll just go up and I'll just say something like, I'll just go up to him and go like 6, 7, and he'll be like, never say that again, ever, never say that again. You know, just to piss him off.
And our kids actually go to the school that Epstein went to.
Yeah. And he went to Mark Twain for middle school.
Really?
Yep. He's from the hood.
But he went to Lafayette.
Yeah, he did. And our kids go to his same school.
Wow.
I don't think they list him in the alumni.
I wonder if he's hanging in the hallway in the little showcase.
Oh, he should be hanging somewhere.
No, it's really, I mean, I never really thought about it this way, even though I watched the movie and I watched the movie about her and I read lots and lots of stuff. But you're right. Everybody who was complicit, if they knew
Anybody
about
that
it.
hung out with him, I mean, had to know something. Whether they participated or not, that's a whole nother thing, but it's not. Because there was kids endangered.
Yeah.
And
I think they should all be held accountable for it, regardless.
If you were there, you know.
If you were there, you knew.
See something, say
Well,
something.
they have to look at themselves in the mirror every day.
Yeah.
It's a horrible thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of horrible, how about that Diddy documentary?
Oh my God.
I mean, I obviously knew what happened with him, but I mean, we grew up with that, music. But
I was
right now.
riveted. I wasn't even gonna watch it until Christy was mentioning it. So I'm like, whatever, I'm just gonna watch it. So I'm watching it and I'm like, what a despicable, disgusting person. And he
Say it out.
He unalived.
He unalived Biggie Smalls. He totally set him up.
She didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I mean, I wasn't in the rap.
We said that from back then when it happened. We said it had to be Diddy. We said it from years and years
He
and
was
years
a
ago.
jealous, narcissistic, disgusting human being. And,
When you see who the people he rolled with, it kind of hurt my heart because that was my music. That's what I grew up with. That's what we
Wasn't
grew up.
your
It was
music.
mine. It was my era. It was our era. But to see all the people that was in
People
his
were always haters during our time of him, but I don't know for that reason. But I sometimes think it's jealousy, so I never really pay attention.
So now you look at it, Mace, who was under his production company, then went and left and went to the freaking church. He's a gospel singer. Like he went from being awesome. Diddy must have scared the shit out of him.
Well, he tried to sleep with him.
No, he was gross. And even the people that worked with him, the guy who started his record company with him, first of all, he was just, this is what I learned in the documentary. Like I said, I was fascinated and you guys already knew all this stuff. But
I didn't watch the last episode.
He was just an A&R guy working for someone else. He actually went there and begged for a job. So they gave him a job, and he turned out to be one of those people that got their coffee, and he became indispensable. And he begged them for this A&R gig, and then he signed an artist, and that's, and it just, he would just do anything, he would do anything to promote himself because he really wanted to be the artist.
And his music was still never better than theirs.
Oh God,
No,
no!
and he knew it.
Was like the worst. I didn't. Me personally, I did not like his way of singing. Like Biggie, there was no other.
And he was jealous. He wanted to be.
Did he have a thing? We thought he unalived. Come on, it was Biggie and
Tupac for sure. Tupac.
What's he, a Tupac of beer?
I love the way she says it though. It's hysterical.
Tupacs.
Tupac. No, Tupac was I don't know, shot how many millions of times and survived, and then he didn't. I liked him.
One hell of an
50 Cent was
artist.
shot a lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Tupac's mom is like a revolutionary. She was one of those. She was probably a Black Panther. You know what I mean? So he grew up in a world. Well, he was in a gang, and then he grew up in a world where he was like, dealing with.
They were great.
Yeah, but I'm glad I watched the documentary because I love documentaries, and I had to learn, all this stuff that you guys already knew. I was just in another world. Like if I would have told you that Cannibal Corpse broke up, you would be like, what?
Who? No, just I didn't know a lot of the things until we started saying let's watch it.
It was interesting, but it was very horrible what he did to that girl.
But
many,
she
many
stayed.
Others. She stayed because at that point I think they were just on drugs. Well, I mean, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think he used to do where he made them unconscious and they didn't even know what happened when they woke up in the morning because a lot of people.
I'm hoping that's what he did with the men that were.
I mean, the worst part is
in the documentary there is a guy who was producing for him who he never paid, and he produced for him for 2 years, and the guy was roofied by him one night, and he woke up and he thinks that that's what happened to him when he woke up.
I think he just became kind of sick too, though, because actually in when you think about the music, the timelines where I think at the point where Cassie comes involved, he is very much on drugs.
Yeah.
At that time, but I think he produced very good music. You know,
Absolutely.
I mean, like for what we feel like, you know, the album with Mace and all, like Little Kim and stuff like that. That was actually like
amazing,
and he was a good dancer, and he was, you know, I mean, he pretty much ruined himself.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the bottom line.
He could have had so much more. He was a very sick.
Yeah, in the beginning of the documentary, they said like he didn't drink, he didn't do any drugs, like he was very clean cut
Right.
and stuff like
He
that.
was focused. He was
went
focused
to Catholic
on
school.
being who he was, and you know, but he ruined himself, and I don't think he's any different than Epstein or anybody else that would take advantage of, you know, young people.
R. Kelly, did you see? I know it wasn't this year, but that documentary broke my heart.
I know.
I believe like a fly.
He's an ass for what he did, but I love his music. I can't help it.
He was more like Jeffrey Epstein than
He's disgusting, but he had amazing music.
he actually
Every
kidnapped
song.
girls and
I don't want to hear it. I watched it.
Oh, you watched it too? It was
I didn't watch it.
I did
Oh,
watch
wow.
It.
It was-
I did watch it.
There were still parents like trying to beg them, "Where's my daughter? I know you have her. I know you have her." You
Oh
know.
my God, that's so disgusting. He's such a piece of crap.
Yeah.
But what a
They all
shame.
are.
What a shame, because amazing music. Like, I know every one of his songs.
I wouldn't say amazing.
I know. No.
Good.
So does that
No.
affect you when one of your artists that you really like, or one of your actors or something that you really like does something that you find disgusting? Can you handle that watching them anymore?
No, I think
Can't
it's
trust them.
disgusting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give them $1.
No.
So I mean, I don't know, but I unfortunately with these two kind of men, there's a lot of people that were involved that we like, and we don't know what exactly is.
We don't know who's innocent and who's guilty.
But if they are, throw the book at them, because Diddy definitely didn't get enough time in jail.
No.
What he end up getting?
I think he'll be out in 5 years. Like,
Yeah, he got like they did it in months, and he did time served.
But I
too.
did follow the trial, and I will say
She was obsessed with the trial.
And I will say that they couldn't get him on the other counts. They didn't have enough. I mean, like if you want to be fair, they couldn't do it. I mean, I was telling her, I'm like, they're never gonna get those charges, never.
Mm-hmm.
That's a damn shame.
Right. Well, I mean, not enough people came forward, I guess, to prove the case. You know, so.
Well, one of the things I learned, and I know I'm going backwards, and I apologize, but when I was looking at Jeffrey Epstein things, he actually committed his first rape in 1996, and he served 3 months in jail before they let him out. Like, this was a recurring pattern. There were 60 people that testified against him in 2004 or something like that for rape and stuff, and he always got out of it. He never paid the price.
So he got 3 months in jail.
Yeah.
And then he came out and did more.
But when you're a high profile rich person,
Right.
you do get accused often.
Yeah.
You know,
people are looking for a payday.
Right. So, and girls don't disclose. They're embarrassed. They don't say most of it. But
Yeah.
most of the time, was that an adult that he raped?
It was a 17-year-old.
Not an adult.
Not an adult, but I think it is actually looked at as an adult rape.
but she just, I don't know how she feels, but it's like a lot of rape victims don't even go to the authorities, but so to go to the authorities at that age, she was a high school student, and nothing was.
Well, one of his main victims, took her own life.
Yeah.
From just being, I could only imagine, I can't actually, but, after her book came out or something, I think that she then.
Yeah.
So it's sad. It's very sad. I hope that everybody that was involved is punished.
Yes, me too.
I don't care what they've done or who they are.
Or even if they were just there. Because you're guilty by association.
Well, if you go in and rob a bank and you sit in the getaway car, you're still guilty of robbing the bank.
Absolutely.
If someone gets shot.
Guilty by association.
Yeah.
If you know.
A lot of Hollywood knew.
Yeah. Well, this, that's how it is. And that's why it's so hard now to trust anything. You can't trust like what you read. You used to, when Dan Rather was a news reporter, he was like God to people.
Years ago was that?
Right. But people really believed him. They had no reason not to believe the evening news. Like they would believe the evening news. You just would. It wasn't never a question of he's lying or he's not telling us all of it.
News reporters lie all the time.
In Vietnam, they didn't come forward with all the truth, but until that was broken open, then, when people started to really believe the news and trust that it was real. And now there's, AI, there's AI pictures, I guess. Like you can make,
Yes, there is.
yeah, but you could make pictures of something that never even happened. That's one of the things that when they were going through the Epstein files, they had to decide whether these were real pictures or not. Because, they could have been created. So it's
still things could we really trust everything that we're being told?
No.
Any time of the day, never.
I don't trust anything.
But people
people
used to trust the news at least a lot more. The world was a smaller place, I think. Now with the internet and you can know more and you can know more what's going on in other places and you can be fooled more like me. I'm not as stupid anymore, but okay, there are people that believe everything that they read or everything that they hear on the news. There are those people and so they just not everyone has independent thought. They just go, it's the news.
I didn't watch
Fake news.
Yeah.
I don't even watch the news anymore.
Right. That's what people used to sit and remember my parents would sit and watch the news and it would be like, oh God, they're watching the news.
I used to like
it's so
Channel
boring.
5 in the morning, to watch something I don't know, I used to like the morning show.
Yeah.
I like Mike Woods.
Oh, I like him too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just, I just think it's sad. As the world gets more technologically advanced, we actually are more suspects. There's more disbelief and, there's more untruths out there because it's easier to lie. And it's easier to get people to follow you when you're lying. So.
And I'll be honest, the Diddy and Epstein, that's not lies.
Right.
No.
That's not lies.
No, that's real shit.
Yeah, that's real.
That is.
And that's sad and that's a horrible thing and it was mostly women. I think there was few men
Are we talking about Diddy or Epstein now?
Both. There were few young men involved in those people's lives, but it was mostly women. It was mostly young girls and
not in Diddy's world.
Not in Diddy's. That's what I'm saying. Diddy's was a lot of.
Oh, there were a lot of guys.
A lot of guys.
Well, in the documentary, it's the prostitute, the gigolo.
Yeah, that guy.
Right.
I didn't know he slept with Diddy. I thought he just did his girlfriend.
What?
I'm not sure.
I don't want to know. How about that?
We'll rewatch the documentaries another time.
So as far as Diddy.
-6.
I will not rank.
He's not worth the rank.
Unrankable.
Unrankable.
But watch the documentary. That's rankable, right? Well, we would rate the documentary.
Let's rate 50 Cent.
Yeah, let's rate 50 Cent.
7.
He produced the documentary, right?
He did. He was the executive producer.
I don't know. He's so hot.
There's got to be some history behind
I
that.
love 50.
I don't know what it is, but
He could sing "Happy Birthday" to me anytime.
with the little,
It's your birthday.
the little talk, with the side talk.
Yeah, he's
Hot.
all right, Fitty. Fitty. He's awesome. I rate him a 7+.
I hope he doesn't end up in the Epstein files.
No.
That would crush my heart. Was method in the Epstein file?
I don't know. They're going through millions and millions of pieces of paper.
Epstein was in jail for how long?
Not long enough.
No, I'm just saying, like, how old was 50 when that was going on?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm ruling him out.
Yeah.
I'm going to rule out Method Man, too, because he's my other favorite.
So what do you think about 6, 7? Like, how do you interpret it? What do you do? You interpret it as a ranking style? Do your children actually, are they interested in telling you what it really means? Does it really have a meaning?
Does it have to mean anything?
Right. At this point, nah. It can just be a thing, like a pet rock.
I think so, too.
It's a 6, 7.
Thank you for watching us on the Midlife Mafia podcast.
Please subscribe and follow on all social media.
Welcome to the family.